Hi, this is Team 1, and the topic that we chose was, should medical marijuana be legalized throughout the United States? It appears that 33 states have already made the decision to legalize marijuana for medical purposes. Every state seems to have adopted their own variation of law that allows the legalization of marijuana with different stipulations, such as the allowed amount purchased, the required age to purchase, and other stipulations. Now, with the addition of the U.S. Farm Bill being signed by President Trump, this will allow a plant called hemp to be legal. This plant is very similar to the marijuana plant itself. I feel that this will only encourage the remaining states to join the bandwagon of legalization. The benefits seem to outweigh the cons by far. The financial revenue that this product generates also has several investors and people in general talking. When you are debating the future of your state's economy, it is hard to say no to the billion-dollar revenue option that could provide security and stability to many underprivileged areas. The benefits of medical marijuana list just keep growing. I have reviewed material that has stated the possibility of replacing painkillers such as hydrocodone with medical marijuana. I have seen positive reviews on utilization of medical marijuana as anti-anxiety therapy rather than the traditional options of a Xanax or a Valium. I personally know several veterans that utilize this regimen to help relieve PTSD. Then take in consideration the medical benefits of such a law. It is a current nationwide concern about the opioid crisis that has now become the new epidemic. The idea of being able to prevent even one of the reported 7,200,000 deaths due to overdose of opioids in 2018 is the thought worth considering, I think. Just imagine the possibility of discovering the cure for Alzheimer's disease or cancer. The need for such an intervention of this nature in the medical industry seems long overdue. Just as the advancement in mental health treatment has sat stagnant for over a decade, we have sat stagnant allowing the big pharma to dictate the future of the medical advancement to the point they have created an epidemic that even they cannot control. Little responsibility taken for the state that our country is now in with the opioid crisis raging out of control, and a minimal relief offered to those affected by this. My question is why Big Pharma has been allowed to monopolize and control the health and wellness of our nation for so long. So let's take a closer look at the pros and cons of this decision. The pros list. It helps relieve nausea and vomiting, relieves the spasticity of the muscles, helps treat appetite loss, relieves certain types of chronic pain, safer treatment option. Cannabis does not need to be smoked to medically be beneficial. Examples are the CBD oils, topical pain relief treatments, and edibles that are now available. Has been used for centuries with good outcome. The cons list. Can affect short-term memory with regular usage. Impair your cognitive ability. Smoked marijuana contains cancer-causing compounds. Marijuana carries a risk of abuse and addiction if used long-term. Classification of marijuana is Schedule I drug. This is the same classification as heroin. This classification says that the substance no longer currently have an accepted medical value. That's an interesting thought, I think. The thing that seems to stand out to me after reviewing the list, that the cons list can all be attributed to other legalized substances at this time, such as opioids or tobacco. The only thing that I cannot contribute to those items is the pros list. There is much to learn when it comes to the studies of medical marijuana. However, several studies have been documented on the endocannabinoid system, and among this research, the question has been brought up the possibility of the endocannabinoid system deficiency. The question leaves room to ponder the idea that this could be the primary cause of many autoimmune disorders. However, if this is fruitful and proven that in fact is a primary cause to many autoimmune disorders, then we have just scratched the surface of a future miracle that has the potential to cure countless diseases and provide relief to multiple symptoms that are experienced from a wide range of health issues.